Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope you are fine. How has your weekend been? So, Grace has already introduced me, but I'm just going to do a short introduction. My name is Esther Enewerume Odafe Ohaka, and I'm a ghostwriter, a non-fiction ghostwriter, a professional editor of non-fiction books, and a YouTuber. So I will start with sharing my journey into being a freelancer, and it started in 2018. I had previously left the university, graduated from the university the year before, and the following year I started working at a particular job, and my ex-employer, he didn't want us to use phones at work, so it was a really challenging time, and that was when I just got into the use of social media, and I was seeing a lot of different things. I would come online, see people using social media just to post pictures, just to catch views. I would also see people posting really smart stuff, and I was like, wow. So it's like there's a wide spectrum of two different sets of people. People who are using Facebook to do business, to teach people and to make money from it, and then people who are just using it to post pictures and just to do whatever they want to do. So I started watching and studying lots of people using Facebook, using social media to do business. And I discovered one thing that they had in common was they were constantly sharing their knowledge on a particular area that they know about. And I was like, okay, if I also want to make money from my talent or skill, I need to learn how to do this too. It was a particular post that just changed my mindset. And that post, the person said, if you want to make money, or if you like really want to, enjoy the dividends from your skill or from your talent, you need to be able to monetize it. There is something everybody has. There is something you know how to do that you can make money from. Now, one thing I learned recently from my pastor last Sunday, she said, there is no talent, there is no gift, there is no calling in life that is unique to one person. Whatever calling you think you have, whatever idea you think you have, there are so many other people who have it. So even if you are a Christian, you are a child of God, and you are saying, oh, God has called me to a specific ministry, I need to do this, I need to do that. If I don't do it, nobody else will do it. Well, the truth is, I think Romans 8:19 says that the world is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. So you are not the only son or daughter of God. Like, I hope you get where this is going. So whatever skill you have, if you want to monetize it, if you want to make money from it, the first thing you need to do is to position yourself as an authority in that area. Even if there are a billion of you doing the same thing, there is a way that is unique to you. There is a way you will teach. There are, will I call it, quirks and idiosyncrasies that are unique to only you. And there's a way only you can pass down knowledge. It doesn't mean that if you don't take up that skill or calling, no other person will do it. No. Anybody can do it, but it will not be like when you were the one who did it. So the first thing you need to do is sit down, search yourself. What do I know how to do? Or what are the things I know how to do? If you feel you don't have any skill, you don't have anything you know how to do, look at the things you have interest in. What can I learn that will be profitable? So it is not everything you learn that will be profitable to you. You need to search yourself, what are the things I have interest in that I can learn, and then put myself out there as an expert and start making money. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing you need to learn how to do is, once you have discovered what you are good at or what you want to learn, and put yourself out there, be consistent. It is not easy to be consistent, but it is better to be consistent than to start something and then not finish it. My personal experience is with this is on my YouTube channel. I remember I started my YouTube channel June 2020. That was around the heat of the pandemic, and within a very short time, my subscribers grew. But then I had a bit of difficulty and some emotional issues then, and made me quit my YouTube channel in August. So from August 2020 down to April 2022, I did not post anything on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel just died. So it's just this April 2022 I started, getting my channel back, trying to resurrect my YouTube channel. And trust me, it has been more difficult growing my channel now than it was when I first started, because that chain of consistency has been broken. So when you start something, try as much as possible to pace yourself in a healthy way and then be consistent with it. If you choose to post once every day, try to be consistent with it. One trick I use is to batch create my content. Batch creating my content is, I have a content plan, I have a calendar and say, okay, this is what I want to create for this period of time. I can just use one day to create all those contents and then probably use the next 2 or 3 days to edit them, so that I would not have to stress myself with creating fresh content every time. And then you can also repurpose your content. Old content that were maybe posts before, you can convert them to videos or convert them to audio, just repurpose them and use them for several different platforms. Now, the next tip I would give you if you are starting as a freelancer is to find someone who is already doing what you want to do, someone who is successful at it, and learn from them. When I started my freelance writing journey in 2018, I didn't have anybody to teach me. Everything I knew then, I learned it from Google School of Business. Every single thing I knew, I had to learn on Google and learn from my mistakes. So sometimes I would do a job, submit it to the client will send it back to me and tell me, oh, this is not what we asked you to do. This is what you should have done. And then the person who is even giving me the job, sometimes he puts me through. After putting me through just a little, he will just leave me and I'll be on my own. So if you find someone who is doing what you want to do and is successful at it, just find out what it will take for that person to teach you. I remember when I started, there were not many people teaching on freelancing, especially the writing aspect, which was one of the reasons why I wrote my book, Writing is the New ATM. And people who have enrolled in my classes back then when I still used to teach, do my coaching sessions, some of them are here and they can testify that the sessions I had, they were really helpful. So find someone who is doing what you are doing to avoid heartbreak, to avoid mistakes, and to avoid headache. I'm saying heartbreak because you can imagine a situation whereby you don't know how to go about the business side of your skill. See, it is one thing to have a skill, and then it is another thing to know how to turn that skill into a business. So imagine you don't know the business side of your skill, and then you do a job for someone and the person does not pay you. How do you want to get your money? Is it by dragging the person online? It might not really work for you. So you need to ask people who have gone ahead of you, people who have made that mistake already. Let them teach you, let them coach you. Alright, so if you have questions, you can begin to drop the questions and I'll try to see if I can answer them quickly. Otherwise, if you don't have time or if you are watching this recording later as a replay, you can head over to my YouTube channel and drop questions there. I no longer teach group coaching classes because I'm trying to restructure my brand. As a business owner, I'm trying to grow and to restructure and to make the learning experience better for my students and my clients. So for now, every single thing I teach is on my YouTube channel. Anything you want to learn about what I do is on my YouTube channel. So if you have questions, you can just go to my YouTube channel, type in the comments, ask your questions. If I get so many questions on a particular topic, I would create a video on it. So on my channel, you will see tutorial videos, you will see career tips and freelancing tips. You will just see a lot of things there. So please go to my YouTube channel. If you have questions, ask your questions there. And also don't forget to subscribe. So the final thing I would say is trust the process. Don't compare your step 1 to someone else's step 2. It does not even make any sense because you have your unique journey. Everybody has their unique journey. Don't compare your days of little beginning to someone else's 10 years of experience. You are only setting up yourself for failure and you are limiting yourself to the things you can do because obviously you will not be comparing yourself to that person and you will not go beyond the level that person has reached because from there envy will start. From there you can even start copying. So trust your own process, grow your business or grow gradually. Get good at a skill and a business. Before you accept any job, make sure you are good at what you do. Don't collect people's money and disappoint. If somebody recommends you for a business and you don't know how to do that business or that job, please be honest, because not only will you be spoiling your name, you will also be spoiling the person that recommended you. You'll be spoiling their name. So please get good at what you do. Get good at what you want to do. Learn it. Take time to learn before you come out and say, oh, I'm an expert, I'm doing this business. Please take the time and trust the process. I was not where I am now in 2018. If anybody would have said, oh, Esther, in 2020, you will build an app, you will become a tech founder, I would be like, that's not possible. But today, me and Precious collaborated and we are tech founders. So just trust the process and always have God in your corner. Don't leave God out of it, because I really don't know what you can do if you don't have God in your corner, if you don't, talk to God, pray and whatever. So guys, you can ask your questions there. I'm not going to minimize this in case you don't see my face anymore. I want to try to read the questions that you might have here. Otherwise, you can just go to my YouTube channel to ask your questions. Okay. Okay. So I don't think anybody has any question. Now, I'm not seeing any question, but you can head over to my YouTube channel later. If you are watching this replay and you have any questions, just head over to my YouTube channel and drop your questions. There's so many different videos there, so many topics. Even if you don't find the particular video you are looking for, you can ask your questions there, and then if I get so many questions on it, I would make a video. But most importantly, I would reply your questions. I always reply my comments. Every single comment on my YouTube channel, I reply every single comment. So I'm just going to minimize now and see, okay, nobody still has any questions. So I guess that's all I have for you guys. Just, follow these processes, take your time and just trust the process. Like don't be in a hurry to blow or to make it. Rome was not built in a day. Just take your time and try your best. Put in your best work at every single time. Find that thing you are interested in, that skill, and find out how you can monetize that skill. Okay? So I think I'm done. There are still no questions.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel.